Hi, so we're going to look at how to find the area of the shaded region here. So we have the area of the square, which is whatever the side length is squared. Subtract, we're going to cut out the area of the circle and take that away. So for the area of the square, which is side squared, 2r times 2r, that's going to be 2r squared. And then pi r squared. Okay, so whatever the radius is. And so r generally refers to radius when you're talking about a circle, which is all the way across a diameter. Or I'm sorry, the diameter is all the way across the circle, right? So in this case, the diameter is what is 2r. That's the length that is the distance across that circle. And we know that because that's the length of the side of the square. So if we just want the length of the circle, the radius, that's actually going to be 2r. So I'm sorry, it's not 2r, it's going to be half of that, which is just r. So r is the radius either way. So now you have pi times radius squared. Okay, so to use this calculation, we get 2r squared means 2r times 2r, or you can think of taking the 2 to the 2 and the r to the 2. Either way, you're going to end up with 4r squared. And then pi r squared doesn't change, so it's just going to be pi r squared. Okay, so now it's asking you to factor it, and that was what the question really is. So this represents the shaded area. And now I'm looking for a common factor to factor out of there. So this is 4r squared, and this is pi r squared. So the only thing that's in common is the r squared. That's in both of those terms. So you could think of this as being 4 times r squared minus pi times r squared. So I'm going to factor out that r squared, and I'm left with 4 minus pi. And that is as factored as it's going to get. This could be an approximation, but usually we just kind of leave pi as it is. So again, this represents the shaded region, and this is going to represent the factored part.